Nick Vanderkar here, selling the main line with Long & Foster Real Estate. I am meeting today with Stacey Ballard from Eadeh, who have purchased the Fritz Lumber site, and she is going to share with us what their plans are and how quickly that is going to happen.
So why did we buy the Fritz Lumber project? We bought it because the Eadeh family has invested in Berwyn and has really a hometown feel and loves the community. We felt that we could do something that would be a benefit to the community and a benefit to the residents as well as the business community, and making the downtown a new, revitalized, but yet vintage look downtown. We're excited because the project is encompassing 3 buildings that surround Berwyn Tavern. There are 12-foot wide sidewalks. There is parking on site behind the building on 2 levels. There's a huge plaza behind the building closest to the train station, which we're hoping to bring in some wonderful restaurants and coffee shops, as well as some other retail stores in the area. We'd really like to promote the look of a vintage town and looking at the old brick facades from the turn of the century buildings, things that make it more interesting, like decorative cornice work, tall narrow windows on the 2nd and 3rd floor, large storefronts that kind of remind you of the old 5 and dimes. And looking at each building to be different and architecturally different, so that it feels like there was another part to the train station and a city hall, and then 4 or 5 stores that would be put together that combined would have been the dry goods shop and the hardware store and other little sundry shops that you would find in a downtown. So we have pictures of inspiration, and the thing that I'm most excited about is putting a mural on the side of the building closest to the entryway that will be a huge vintage mural that actually advertises Fritz Lumber and honors the Fritz family and the length of time that they operated a business there for 153 years. The process to go through the land development plan is really very simple. The township reviews the plans that we're proposing. The Planning Commission will have several meetings where they give input. The community is welcome to come to those meetings and provide input. There's a little bit of zoning relief that's needed that really revolves around side yards and rear yards, but nothing that is too extensive, and certainly people are welcome to review those plans too. And then those, once they're finalized, will go to the supervisors, and the supervisors hopefully will approve that, and then we can move forward. I'm expecting that to take most of 2017, and then hopefully we'll all celebrate the holidays again with beautiful Christmas lights, and then we'll go into 2018 with shovels and ready to make the difference and make the changes. The one thing we are excited about is there are a lot of vintage buildings in the project, and we are working with Easttown Township's Historic Society to repurpose a lot of that wood to rebuild a barn that's near the Dupertail house, and also reuse a lot of that lumber and wood to interiors for some of the residential units, or as also for some of the commercial units. So there will be a lot of repurposing and reusing, and it should be a really fantastic addition to our community.
So Stacey, what is the plan? You're going to have shops underneath and restaurants and then condominiums above, or you're going to have rental apartments?
So the first floor space will have retail stores that have 12 to 14-foot ceilings and storefronts, and the 2nd and 3rd floors will be 42 to 44 1- and 2-bedroom apartments that are rental units.
Great. Thank you very much.